Godzilla was directed by Gareth Edwards, stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ken Watanabe, and Elizabeth Olsen, and it tells the story of Godzilla. More specifically, Bryan Cranston plays Aaron Taylor Johnson's father, and 15 years ago, all this stuff, it's kind of complicated, needlessly complicated, but let's just say there's monsters, and there's a lot of them. I had high hopes for this movie, because I heard many, many good things about it, both from, popular word of mouth and critics, and the trailer looked excellent, so I was pretty excited to see this, and I was a little bit, it was good, don't get me wrong, but there were a lot of things that I think should have been changed. Number one problem was there was not enough Godzilla. Godzilla was kind of not used at all until the third act, and that was depressing, because when he did come, it was amazing, and when Godzilla was there, it was like, yeah, and then kind of just not there for most of the movie, and when you want to go see a movie called Godzilla, you expect Godzilla to be there. The Modo, which were kind of the other monsters, I think they were Modo, they were not that cool. They one of them could fly and he was pretty cool. I think that was the male. Then the female was just a big one. And they were nowhere near as cool as Godzilla. They didn't really do anything, and I kind of was waiting. I was like, can there be more different monsters so Godzilla can fight someone cooler? So it took a while to get to the climax, the point where it needed to get, where Godzilla was prevalent. And when it did get there, it was amazing, but it took a little bit too long to get there, in my opinion. And since they were taking so long to get there, they were trying to focus more on the emotional human side of this. And the reason that didn't work as much for me was that Aaron Taylor Johnson, who was pretty much the main character, had the most stuff to do, and he wasn't very good. I did not like him. He did not emote very much, and I didn't really think he was very good in this movie at all. Bryan Cranston, who had probably the best performance, didn't have enough screen time. Elizabeth Olsen, who also had an amazing performance, didn't have enough screen time either. So the two best performances didn't have as much screen time as they should have. Ken Watanabe also had a lot of screen time, but he didn't do... He was better than Aaron Taylor Johnson. He was good, but he wasn't amazing. He could have done a little bit better, in my opinion. But Gareth Edwards really does show that he knows what he's doing. He's only directed one major movie before this, and that was Monsters, which I didn't see, but I heard good things about it. And he really knows how to handle this giant monster. And he knows how to handle what it would look like to be looking up at this monster, what it would look like to see it on the news, all that kind of stuff. He handles that amazingly. The cinematography is really good. There are a lot of really cool shots and unique perspectives that the camera used that I really liked a lot. And the visual effects obviously are amazing. Godzilla looks real. It looks like Godzilla's actually there. The destructions of all the cities, those look real. The Modo look pretty real too. Everything looks real, which is really impressive with a movie like this one. You know that it's clearly fake, but it almost looked like it could have happened. In the end, I liked Godzilla, but it just kind of didn't know what its best part was, and it didn't know how much to use Godzilla. It was underused, and some of the acting was a little bit off. The script was pretty good, the visual effects were amazing, cinematography was amazing, but I'm going to give Godzilla a B, because it was just a little too boring for a large portion of it, I thought. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.